Now two new openers. Dishan Qureshi and Pargat Singh are right in the middle. Fielding is getting set up. Two umpires are ready to rock and roll. A beautiful weather over here in Florida. Beautiful atmosphere over here. Now my co-commentator, Mr. Vinod Mamchan, the encyclopedia of cricket. And we get a lot of help from him. He's teaching me the short mid, silly mid on, short leg, all the positions. Sometimes I make a mistake. I'm still a rookie. So Ahmed Rana and Vinod Mamchand ready to rock and roll for second inning. Qureshi and piecing on a strike.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Rana, and ready to rock and roll, so you say. So now you understand all the field placing, the two fine legs and the deep gully, and all that comes with it. 148, the target 149. Opening the batting is Sean Qureshi, the captain of the U.S. All Stars, and Pargat Singh, of course. Jaskar Malhotra was used in the two games yesterday and didn't really fire at the top. They tell me that he was suffering some sort of jet lag coming out of India. So we'll see how things go. Qureshi is taking strike. He is going to face from the pacey Kyle Phillip. I'll tell you something. Qureshi is not going to die wondering. He's going to go hard at Phillip. And with Phillip's pace, the ball could go a distance as well. Here is Phillip to Qureshi outside the off stump. He allows that one to go by and taken by the wicketkeeper. There is no run. Kyle Phillip, who is the cousin of Anderson Phillips, of similar build. Anderson Phillip played with the Trinbago Knight Riders in the CPL. And he's currently playing for Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies 4-day championship. Outside the off stump, Qureshi drives. Phillip throws his hands in the air as if to suggest that Qureshi got an edge onto that one. And it probably fell short of the wicketkeeper. Let's look at this. In fact, it seems as if he got an edge and it died on the way to the wicketkeeper. Qureshi about to take strike again. He waits on Phillips, who runs in from the fine. Outside the off stump, and this is cracked away by Qureshi for 4. What a wonderful shot. Over pitch, and he struck it powerfully through the offside for 4. I said before, Ahmed Rana, that with the pace of Kyle Phillip, Qureshi will be able to take him apart if he plays his natural game. He's actually doing that. He's playing his natural game. He's going after the bowling 4 without loss. A wonderful shot through the offside. And the skipper gets his team rocking and rolling, so to speak. Nice crowd building up here at the stadium. Here is Philippi Bowles. Qureshi gets back again. He's pulling away and looking to hit it through the offside. He should get back and across to get closer to that one. And it goes through to the wicketkeeper. Qureshi, who was with the Guyana Amazon Warriors setup training during the CPL just to get the experience. Look at the replay again. He should be back and across, or at least go, yes, back and across and looking to punch through the offside. And his left foot is the leading foot is actually pulling away, pointing towards mid wicket. Here's Phillip again, and he gave Qureshi one there to smell. That one just passing close to his nose. So good action here in the first over. That was quick from Kyle Phillip. He's going to bend his back. He's going to battle here man to man with Zishan Qureshi. 4 without loss. Yeah, he comes again. Kyle Phillip bows to Qureshi outside the off stump. He allows it to go by. Signal wide by the umpire. So it's 5 without loss at the moment. The All-Stars winning both their games so far by 8 wickets and 123 runs. Outside the off stump, going further away, and that's called wide. So Kyle Phillip spraying the ball all over the place at the moment. He scores 6 without loss. This is the first over. Again, outside the off stump, and the umpire allows that one to go by. And at the end of the over, I thought the bowler Kyle Phillip was lucky to have gotten that last one, um, you know, rule legal, so to speak. And as we look around the ground, we are now seeing the Flying Six, the mascot of the US Open, is making his rounds, greeting the cameraman on the boundaries edges. If we can get a shot of him doing that at the moment. The score is 6 without loss, and it's the end of over number 1.
Yes, good start from All Star. One boundary so far, but Phillip came back. And 4 dot deliveries. Zishan has made 4 runs, facing 6 ball. Pargas Singh is ready to face D ready from the commentary end, or the south end, as we say. Yes, the mascot is doing an excellent job. I met him downstairs between the breaks, and he's very excited to be here. Here you go. D ready. Good lead from Pargas Singh. And a tall baller, D ready. Mostly I notice here, Vinod, if you are tall and you can bend your back and you have a little bit pace, this pitch is helping you, and you can do a lot of out swinger and occasionally the un swinger for leg before wicket. Pargas Singh ready to face his second ball. A good ball and good defense. Pushing a gap, wanted a single, but Zishan Qureshi said no, fielders are in. This is a power play. All Star is 6 for 0. They need required rate 7.7. Current run rate is 4.5. So at least a little bit healthy total, we can say, a fighting total. A great shot, taking all advantage of the power play, and that's a 6 run. So Pargat Singh's open his quota with the 6 run and the first 6 of the inning for All Star. The score moved to 10.
Score 12 without loss. Rishi's on 4 and Pargat Singh is on 6. Target 149.
Another boundary from Pargat Singh towards the third man. Take advantage of the power play.
Pargat Singh continues to play his shots, and that one goes into the fence of 4. 16 without loss at the moment. Ready again. Goes in. Gentle medium pace. And Pargat Singh is going down the ground. This is a huge hit over the side screen, and that's 6 runs. So a very good shot there by Pargat Singh. And at the moment, the All Stars, they have taken the attack here to these guys, the Blizzards. They're 22 without loss. That one went sailing, and it's a lovely camera work there by our guys. 6 runs, 22 without loss. That's another 4. So Pargat Singh is taking a liking to the bowling of Reddy. And at the end of that over, 20 runs came in the over. There was Singh driving, was not in total control of it, but it went very fine down to third man for 4. And I think he'll take it anywhere, anyhow, and anywhere it comes. The score is now 26 without loss. Qureshi is on 4. Bhagat Singh 20. Zishan Qureshi on strike now. At the start of the new over, he's going to face from Kyle Phillip. Gets back and plays this one down to third man. That's a single there for him. Just getting back and getting it into the gap. 27 without loss. Control shot. No problem. Bhagat Singh comes on strike now. As Kyle Phillip comes in and bowls him wide outside the off stump. It's called wide by the umpire. Kyle Phillip has struggled with his lines so far. He played a wonderful hand of 48 not out to take his team to 149 for 6. And he's now looking to get that early breakthrough. 28 without loss. Our drone is up to its old tricks again. And you can see a lovely shot of the action here. Bhagat Singh waits for Phillip. This is down the leg side now. So Kyle Phillip is really struggling with his lines. 29 without loss. A lovely Central Broward Regional Park here in Lauderhill. Here goes Kyle Phillip. He comes in again and bowls. That's a good delivery. As a loud appeal for like before, and Kyle Phillip can't believe that the umpire didn't give that one. I thought that Bhagat Singh probably got an inside edge onto that one. That is what probably saved him. Let's have a look. Definitely had to have gotten an inside edge. He indicated that to the umpire because had he not gotten an inside edge, that would have taken out the middle stump. So Kyle Phillip turns, goes back to his mark now with the score 29 without loss. Outside the off stump, through to the wicketkeeper. Some good pace on that occasion. It's Phillip. He comes in again and bowls to Bhagat Singh, who was making room outside the leg stump, and he followed him. Good delivery. And there is no run. 29 without loss.
Yes, Vinod. The last over was very expensive from Reddy. Pargat had hit him a couple of sixes and a couple of boundaries. Came 20 runs in that over. Here, Kyle Phillip. Oh, it's that bowled him. What a fabulous Yorker he has bowled. And he's acting like a Shoaib Akhtar, a plane. It reminds me of Shoaib Akhtar when he used to get the wickets and, used to flying plane. First wicket down, Pargat Singh gone, and 29 for 1 All-Star. Beautiful way to celebrate his first wicket. And what a fabulous delivery. Like I said that before, if you're a fast bowler and you have a pace, you can make a difference over here. And yes, earlier we were seeing drone doing the drone work and giving us the view from upstairs. And again, we can see in the replay right there, Pargat tried to make the room to cut the ball or slash a ball. But at the end, Kyle Phillip has won the battle.
He leaves the arena for 20. And the new batsman walking in is Rizwan Chima, the man who's got 100 yesterday. The six hitter, Rizwan Chima. Lovely shot there down the track, showing this beautiful track here at the Central Broward Regional Park. We're actually using two of the three for this tournament. Kyle Phillip, there is Rizwan Chima. His delivery is clipped away, and it's going to run away down to the boundary for 4. As easy as that. He's in form. And that Phillip going again, looking for the Yorker, which is not a bad idea to the new batsman. But he overpitched, and Chima, with all the class in the world, just clips it away through mid-on, down to the boundary for 4. So the score 33 for 1, and that's the end of over number 3. And even Ahmed Rana can tell you that's 11 runs and over.
Yes, Vinod, but the Yorker was so great. I'm still thinking about that Yorker from Kyle Phillip. Rizwan Chima is there, the six hitter. That's the nickname I have given him. And people start calling him around the world. Six hitter. He came, flipped to the leg side for 4 runs. That's how you can see the batsman is in form, and the class came from Canada, represent Canada, plays a lot of league all over the world. And today when I was talking to him early in the breakfast, he said he want to get one more century before the US Open finish. And I do believe him.
Well, Chima is on, in fact, Qureshi is on strike, and Fanga is going to take up the bowling now from the southern end. Lovely weather today in terms of the temperature. It's overcast, but it's not cold at all, so the players can actually be out there without their sweaters. Vanga bowls outside the off stump. Qureshi looks to cut, misses. True to the wicketkeeper. The score 33 for 1. Target, remember, 149 to win their third successive game. They've already booked a place in the semi-finals, but they're looking now in fact, the quarterfinals, but they're looking now to see if they can finish strongly. And there's a look at the second ground. We also have action taking place across there. Good delivery. Rishi plays it back on the offside. A lovely view of the Central Broward Regional Park. So one crashes into Qureshi's pad, following him down the leg side, and they take a leg by. Qureshi's on 5. He has faced 10 deliveries. Chima is on 4 of 1. That's a water park in the back. You can see the massive swap shop also. Chima stands tall, plays it pleasantly on the offside. And that shot from the drone just now, you could actually see the swap shop. You can see the water park. And I'm looking for Joy's Roti Shop, which is my favorite hanging out spot whilst I'm in Florida. But what a lovely shot there from the drone. And you can see the cricket fields are joining the stadium where action is also taking place at the US Open T20 this year. This time that's pulled away. That's nonchalantly dismissed. And that's an exquisite Boca 6. What a shot by Rizwan Chima, and what a player he is. I believe that one was headed towards the swap shop. 40 for 1. This is the fourth over in progress, so they're maintaining a run rate of over 10. And yeah, yep, yep. You said that you were the one that gave him that name, the six hitter, and he's now being called the six hitter across the world. You remind me a lot of a fella by the name of Bridge Parsnat in Trinidad and Tobago, because he says that he makes all the players and he gives them these prominent names that, well, these nicknames that's prominent. And, oh, oh, what a shot. That's majestic. That's magic out there. Class written over that, all over that shot. Look at that. Outside the off stump, he just got uh, the room to play the shot. And although, mind you, not much room, and he was able to swivel and get it down to the backward point boundary. I think what gave him the speed, what gave him the power there on that one, Ahmed, was his bat speed. He came down on that one very quickly, and that takes the score to 46 without loss after 4 overs. So Bridge Parsnat is a man who I think you would like to meet. He's a mentor for many journalists in Trinidad and Tobago, many cricketers. He made most of the cricketers. He says that he has a hand in producing all the top cricketers, and he normally gives them these names. And we are looking at action on the second ground, and there's also action on the third ground. So this is what US Open is all about. Great initiative there by Sofian Kamar. I'm sure he's playing with this drone. That's his toy, the drone. And they tell me that he loves toys, so he's playing and he's giving us some wonderful pictures. Outside the off stump, and Qureshi looking to play that off the back foot, but he was backing away. Nowhere he was going to get anywhere close to that. He then rehearses the proper cricketing shot. Off the back foot, there was no future, or there is no future in playing a shot like that. 46 for 1. This is over number 5. Philip in front of the Bisla Insurance Finders logo runs in. Qureshi tries to play the same shot again. Where is he trying to hit this ball? I think he'll be better served just standing up there and looking to get a single. Look to get a Rizwan Chima on strike. Chima is hitting the ball well. He's on 16 of 4 deliveries. Qureshi's 5 of 12. 46 for 1. He needs to be measured here in his approach. He has a man at the other end who can really murder the bowling. So all he needs to do is to just take his time and get the single and get in. Again, he's fanning at that one outside the off stump. Chima is sending instructions his way on how to deal with that. And Qureshi not dealing with Kyle Phillip as good as we know he can deal with him. As you can see, action on both grounds. A lot of runs being scored there. AstroTurf on the AstroTurf. That should be called a wide, and it is. Philip, for the most part today, he has been erratic, so to speak. One good delivery that led to him getting a wicket, and he bowled Pargat Singh. Broward Regional Park can hold 5,000 people, and there's a big concert on the weekend. Qureshi bangs this away through the covers for 4. Given room, he was trying that shot many times, and he finally got it. Given room outside the off stump, he was able to slash it over cover and into the boundary for 4. It's a typical power play shot. It's a shot that you play in the power play because there's only 2 fielders outside the circle. And he goes on now to 9. 50 is up. 51 for 1. Chima is on 16 at the other end. Down the leg side, where she looks to clipped away, fails to make contact, and is through to the wicket keeper. Here is Philip, comes in again, bowls down the leg side again, and that's called wide. So Philip is really struggling. He's in his third over, 1 for 20, but his lines have really been the problem. He's been too wide outside the off stump or too wide outside the leg stump. Qureshi is on strike again. This time he struck on the pad. He's not good. In fact, the umpire sends him leg before. And that I thought was a very. I would love to see the replay on that. I can't. It's very difficult to get a leg before decision bowling from around the wicket where you're struck full on the pad. So that would have eliminated the angles. So Zishan Qureshi leaves the arena for 9. The score is now 53 for 2. And Kyle Phillip strikes again.
Yes, a good bowling from Kyle Phillip, but the 3-dot ball and then a 4, but good comeback from round the wicket. Full toss, right him on the pad. Zishan Qureshi is out, making 9 runs. LBW by Phillip. New batsman is R. Singh. Chima is still there, the 6 hitter. We've seen 2 sixes from him. A 6 hitter is there. He wants to hit all the 6s. And after 4.5 overs, 53 for 2. All-Star is cruising. Current run rate is 11, way above the required run rate, which is 6.3. Pawan Kumar is the keeper. After bowling 2 wide ball, he went round the wicket, but now he's coming over the wicket again for Singh. A good ball, try to cut the ball. I think it's a drop catch by looking at Phillip. Reaction. Pawan Kumar probably has dropped the catch. We have to wait for the replay to see if that was a drop catch. 53 for 2 after 5 overs. Rizwan Chima still there, just face only 4 ball and make 16 runs. That's the way he like to play. As soon as it comes in, faces the first ball, send it to the boundary, 4 runs. And huge 6 towards the leg side. And yes, drawn was showing the great view. Again, here's the drawn. A beautiful cameraman and beautiful media coverage. Rashid Bhai and Tehseen Ahmed and all the cameramen who are doing the fabulous job. First time this live coverage is going all over the world. Over umpire Vijay Prakash Malala is still there. Change of bowling. A Raghavan coming to bowl first time in this inning. Rizwan Chima is ready to face him. That's going to be exciting because Rizwan Chima likes to hit 6s. We have few spectators building up, and our mascot is doing the great job. Left arm. Here you go. First ball, Chima face, and send the ball towards the boundary, towards the mid-off, and long off, 4 run. So Rizwan moved to 20 after just facing 5 balls. Maybe he's trying to break a record over here for the quickest 50. All Stars score moves to 57 for 2. Current run rate is way above the required run rate, which is 11. First ball, Ragwan ball, and first boundary. Like I said before, that's going to be an interesting battle between Ragwan and Chima. It's still a power play, and a last over of power play is one. Chima knows that only 2 players are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Beautiful weather here and very exciting cricket going on. Second ball from Ragwan. Oh, that's going to be a bye. Pawan Kumar didn't pick it up, and that's going to be a 4 runs. Score moved to 61 for 2. And Chima is telling umpire that's not a wide ball. Umpire say no, that's not a wide ball. But it's a bye for 4 runs, so extra is already to 12. And we are still under the power play. Third ball from Ragwan to Chima. I think he tried to make a good effort fielder, but that's another 4 run. We know, like I said, it's going to be an interesting battle from Ragwan and Chima.
Yes, Ragwan pitching that one up outside the off stump, and Chima hitting that with tremendous power. Look at that. Getting it on the full, his eyes would have lit up after Ragwan threw that one in the air. Just over pitching a bit, Ragwan just needs to pull it back slightly. Now looking to sweep outside the off stump. He gets the bottom part of the bat onto that, gets a single. So Singh is in there with him. And Chima goes on to 25 of just 8 deliveries. 66 for 2. For the 84 runs required for victory. What is Singh doing on this occasion? There's no need for that. You're way ahead of the run rate. All he has to do is to get a single and give the strike to Chima. Chima is looking at him and he's wondering and probably asking him what he's trying to do. Outside the off stump, and this is muscled away by Chima. He gets one more. The score goes on now to 68 for 2. Chima is on 26. And remember, the target is 150. Batting first, the US All Stars. And there's our drone at work again. Looking at the replay, over pitch delivery. He's just getting an opportunity to free his arms and getting it down to the boundary. The end of the power play, and that's a very, very good score for the 6 over power play. Remember, with the power play, just 2 fielders allowed outside the circle, so expect the scoring rate to slow now as the field is more relaxed. But Chima is there and he's going hard. Reddy is probably going to continue the attack now from the far end. Chima, 26 of 9. Singh yet to get off the mark. 2 deliveries he has faced so far. I don't think anyone wants to bowl to Chima in the mood that he's in. Very stiff breeze blowing across the ground from the east to west. And there's the drone shot again. Lovely stadium, Central Broward Regional Park. The fans not coming in big numbers just yet. But as we lead up to the weekend, I'm sure that they'll be here in big numbers supporting the cricket. Flicked away with the fine leg up in the circle. All he had to do was to get it a couple of feet either side of the fielder in the circle. It's down to the boundary for 4, and the score goes on now to 72 for 2, and that's Chima at his best. He's on 30. He has faced just 10 deliveries, and the drone is probably looking for you, Ahmed Rana. It's coming towards you. You should duck. Might be quite an effort for you, but it's looking for you, and there it is. Ahmed Rana. The drone has found you. And of course, Roddy Lalman next door, your next door neighbor. This is whipped away down to a deep backward square. A good effort on the boundary. And that return is fired back in. Only a single, 73 for 2. All the action here at the Central Broward Regional Park. Lovely facility. I want to say congratulations to Milton, to Duncan, and they for keeping this facility in such tip-top shape. Here is ready again outside the off stump, and a lazy shot from Singh. Singh looks to be at sea at the moment, and he's really, really struggling. He has now faced a total of 3 deliveries. He's yet to get off the mark. That delivery seaming away on pitching. Here is ready again. That's straighter. Clipped away by Singh down to mid wicket, and that's good running. He's going to come back for 2. 75 now for 2. So they're halfway there, and this is just the 7th over. I think the US All Stars favorites to go on here and make a clean sweep, win their 3rd successive match in this tournament, heading into the quarters and the knockout phase where they are looking to get into the finals. Remember in 2016 they won the title, and last year they were beaten in the finals. This delivery peels out the outer half of the bat, down to backward point. There's no run there for Singh, and that's good calling, good. And this is what I was explaining earlier on, Rana. The non-strikers, that is a non-strikers call because the ball goes behind the striker, and then Chima would have yelled out no. So they didn't go for the run. 76 for 2. It's on the legs. It's played away to square leg. It's played softly, looking for 2. It's not going to happen, and that's a single. It's the end of the over. End of over number 7. The score 77 for 2, which tells me that the run rate at this point in time is 11.
Yes, we know the excellent batting from Rizwan Chima, the 6-hitter. Just faced the 12 ball, made a 32 runs. He's dealing in the boundaries right now. Singh is still there, facing 5 balls, making just a 3-run. Yes, you were right. Whenever the ball goes behind the wicket keeper, the non-striker make the call, and the striker has to listen to them and make a decision. And that was a good call from Rizwan Chima. Raghavan is continue from the commentary end, the south end we can say. Actually, J ready. $77 for 2. Raghavan has bowled 1 over, given 10 runs. Singh is facing Raghavan. Current run raise is way ahead of required run rate. Toss it up and swing and a miss. Pawan Kumar takes the bells off, look it to the umpire, but umpire say not out. A huge swing from Singh. I think Singh is trying to hit the ball to Sabina Park in Trinidad. Swing again, ball goes to a third man, but the protection is there. This is after the power play. See, what I noticed, whenever teams are playing against US All-Stars, I understand US All-Stars are full of stars, but you need to show a little bit fight and a little bit show effort. Rizwan Chima, here's the chance for a catch and drop. See, this is what I was saying. Whenever you are fielding, you need to make an effort to catch that ball and show some fight. If you're not going to catch the ball, you cannot win the match by dropping the catches. Catches win you the matches.
Kyle Phillip on that occasion putting it down. Chima is down the track again, and this time it's along the ground to Kyle, who fires in the return, and that's one more. The score 80 for 2. And Ahmed Rana, I would like for you to come to Trinidad and Tobago and take me to Sabina Park. The last time I checked, Sabina Park was in Jamaica. But if the park has moved, that's good information for me. This delivery is over cover. What a wonderful shot. Getting to the pitch of it, not allowing the ball to spin, and just playing through the line. That's 6 runs. And Rizwan Chima continues to be a serious ball beater, according to you, a six hitter, as you would have named him in the past. He's living up to that reputation. He's on 86, target 149. One delivery in the 8 over to go. Right forward looking for the single. That's a good delivery. You respect a good delivery when you get one. And at the end of over number 8, the latest score here at the Central Broward Regional Park in Lauderhill. All Stars are 86 for 2, chasing 150 for victory.
Yes, we know the 86 for 2. Chima is still there with 34, facing only 15 deliveries. See, here's Faisal Iqbal, the test cricketer, the 12th man and the coach. For US Stars, Ali Khan is there, Zishan Qureshi is there, Wayne Purnell, Samuel Badri, and Jaskan Malhotra. Faisal Iqbal doing a great job with US All-Star. When US All-Star was fielding, he was right on the boundary, giving instruction to the team. A great work for the cameraman. Here's come Jay ready for the second over. First over he went for 9. Singh is ready to face. And All-Star is way above the required rate, which is only 5.3 now. The current run rate is 10.8. Ready for first ball. A good single towards third man, giving a strike to Rizwan Chima, who's dealing in the boundaries. Rizwan Chima is on a strike.
Singh and Chima batting together now, 87 for 2. I think it's just a matter of time before we get the formality of a victory. That's exquisite Boca 6. So another one struck by the 6-hitter Chima. 93 for 2. Here in America, they will call that a home run. And the sprinklers are also on at the northern end of the ground. One hopes that the leather ball doesn't find its way close to the sprinklers to be destroyed by being wet. That was a huge hit. Good camera work. And that went miles. That could have gone to Sabina Park in Jamaica. 93 for 2. Chima just recently won a match for Canada against the United States, hitting the last ball for 6. The last time I checked, Sabina Park was in Jamaica.
Yes, we know.
But
they're building a new Savannah Park on your name. Savannah Park in Trinidad.
Chima is down the track. It peels out the outer half of the bat. It's running into the boundary now for 4. So runs coming from all directions here, Ahmed. And the score goes on to now 97 for 2. And Singh is on 20. Chima is on 35. Let me put any runs to the wrong man. Oh, down the ground again. This one goes in the air, and it's very straight indeed. When you hit them straight. That's the safest place on the ground. The 100 is up. It's 103 now for the loss of two wickets. And Rizwan Chima has motored nicely along. He fetched that from outside the off stump, and he's asking Roddy, the man quarreling, boy. Here he comes in again. Chima bowls, and that's clipped away. A majestic shot by Rizwan Chima, and that's 6 runs. He's indicating to the scorer who you're gonna put that for now. He's not happy. He's looking for Roddy Lal, man, at the moment. Rizwan Chima, I think he should be celebrating a half century by now, and the score is 109 for 2.
Yes, Rizwan Chima has made a nice half century over here. 109 for 2. Rizwan Chima is dealing on the sixes over here as of now. Rizwan Chima is a dangerous batsman anywhere in the world he plays. He shows that he's still there and he still have a class and he's a six hitter. He reminds me of Shahid Afridi. Go down the track on the pitch, but couldn't connect the ball well. Just on the leg side for one run. So Chima's on 60, just facing the 19 ball. What a great way to get his half century when hit that huge six, Vinod. And after 9 over, 109 for 2. This is what all stars are capable of.
Let's see if he can get 100. What's required now is 41, and he requires 39 out of that. So let's see if he can get 100. All thing has to do is to keep him on strike. He's on strike again. If he gets a healthy over here, over with about 20 or 25, he may well entertain thoughts of visions of glory and scoring that century. And he's facing now Rizwan Chima. He's happy. He has gotten his runs down the track, and that the bowler took the sting off of that. That might have crashed into the boundary going very straight. Two minutes. Come in. Well, we have been joined by a very happy captain of the U.S. All Stars team, and he's looking at Rizwan Chima and Singh. But at the moment, 114 now for 2. Zishan Qureshi, you must be very happy, firstly, with your performance. You have been performing well in this tournament so far, and also the overall performance of your team.
Yeah, I'm taking quite a different role, so it's nice to see some success in it and, keep moving forward with these wins.
And you crashed Kyle Phillip through the covers. Those two shots were played with tremendous power. Must have given you a lot of pleasure.
Yeah, I go in the power play to do just that, to hit some big shots. So I try to hit them hard. I like to use my power a lot, and it worked on those occasions.
Yes, we did notice that. And you started very well with your left-arm orthodox after 2 overs. You had conceded just 8 runs and went for a bit of a tap at the back end. I thought that you could have easily gotten another wicket, but Parkat Singh, this is muscled away through the offside. That's 4 more. And Chima is really bringing it home here for the US All-Stars. He's on 72. It's 125 for 2. And Zishan, Singh on the long off boundary, they seem to have lost that one, and that could have been another breakthrough for you. But having said that, I think you're still feeling good about your bowling. You're bowling well. Your first wicket, it was a wonderful delivery, the arm ball going through and looking to cut. The batsman just found point, and Singh took a good catch.
Yeah, it would have been good to pick up that other wicket. The man was in good nick, and he was hitting. I knew he was going to go after it, and that was why I had a man out there to take that catch. Unfortunately, we missed the wicket there, but it is what it is. That's cricket for you.
And just to add insult to injury, it was the same Dudani that went after your bowling after that, the same batsman. But I'm sure you're confident with your bowling moving into the knockout phase. It's safe to say you're into the knockout phase now.
Yeah, you can't let a few boundaries, ruin your confidence. It happens in cricket, and we're playing well here, so we're gonna go in, hopefully top the ranks and have a good quarterfinals.
Yes, Ishan, I have a question for you. What exactly happening when Badri, we caught on the boundary, didn't know where the ball was?
Badri was in another world. He said it got lost in the clouds there, so it was high up there, and he couldn't pick up the ball in the clouds over there.
I don't think you could ever lose something that you never had before. I think when that ball was struck, Badri was definitely sleeping. He was in another world. But we'll forgive him. He has been performing beautifully for you in this tournament so far. He started today and bowled very well. It's 126 for 2 after 10. And tell us when is your next game?
Well, the next game, we don't know about it yet. After this win, we'll see what the rankings come out as, and then that'll determine whether we play. I guess Friday evening or Saturday morning, preferably Saturday morning, but we'll see what happens.
Sean probably has a party planned for Friday evening. This is why he's preferring to play on Saturday, or he probably has a big promotional shoot for Exquisite Boca, that top level clothing brand out of Boca Raton, which has been received very well by those who normally purchase it, and for those who have been getting a lot of questions about it. You look down on the nets, you're seeing Exquisite Boca, and every 6 struck in this tournament is called an Exquisite Boca 6 because of your investment and your sponsorship of the tournament, as Kyle Phillip continues from the far end. That's a wide, and Chima refuses to run. I think Chima is let's see, 21 required for victory. If he gets to 21, he would have scored 95 runs. So he can't get a century at this rate unless he gets to 94 and wins it with a 6. Let's see what will happen. Kyle Phillip. The faster he comes, the faster he can go with Chima. Chima bowls it. He bowls to Chima, he clips it to mid-wicket, and there is no run. Chima immediately from ball 1, you were in there with him. From the first ball, he tucked Kyle Phillip away for 4.
Yeah, he's been reading the ball well. Obviously, he's known as a powerful hitter. So, once he picks up the ball, you can't do anything to stop him.
That's it, and that's an example of that. A short delivery, he went right back and pulled it. He kept it along the ground, down to the boundary for 4 at a backward square leg, and that's 133 for 2. Rizwan Chima follows his century in the last game. He's on 78 off 27 balls. What a feat is this, and we're very happy to bring you all the action here on maqtv and on Discovery, as you see the wonderful batting of this man on strike, the big 6 hitter. This time he gets a full toss and didn't get hold of that. Pulls it down to long on, and he's sending back Singh. He's asking Singh, where are you going? He's also indicating to the umpire at square leg that was a full toss over the waist. The umpire has nothing to say to him. Chima 79. Child's play for him out there. Singh taps this away on the offside, gets a single. He's on 13. He has struggled a bit, Singh. But speaking to Faisal Iqbal during the break, he said that you all were looking to change up things and change the batting order and to see what you have. Jashkan Malocha has been struggling just to see what you have moving into the knockout phase.
Yeah, we developed our combination in the first 2 games, but you need to give them some match time for the bigger games so that you know where your depth lies in the batting order and you have a better idea of how you can use everyone throughout.
What has been your experience so far in terms of handling these stars on your team? You're a young man coming up leading this team. Has it been difficult?
Yeah, they have a lot of experience. Obviously, they've been playing for years, but they're very supportive, and they have a good idea of what I'm doing. We have a good understanding in the field, and so they give me a lot of freedom to do what I do. They know that they call me a 40-year-old Superman, but being 20, I've been around for a long time, so I've learned a lot from all these guys.
Well, you can see some of the players just with the energy drink, the T20 energy drink, just walking around. Vanga is back into the attack. He bowls a Singh. He's beaten outside the off stump. 15 required for victory. We've had 2 early games here today, and at 3 o'clock we've had 2 games wrapped up. Yeah. I want to thank Azishan for being with us. I'm sure I'm going to see him very soon again as he continues to do a wonderful job out there at the US Open.
Thank you for having me, Vinod. Thank you, Amin. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you, Zishan. Best of luck. A young man, this is what I'm saying. The youngster needs to learn and become like Zishan Qureshi. He's a young man, and he's a captain of US All Stars. All the superstars are playing in his team, from Parnell, Jason Malhotra, Rizwan Chima, Badri, and Singh, and Amrit. What I learned from Zishan Qureshi, Vinod, if he can do it, any youngster can do it, but you need to be in a right mind and right phase of mind to do it, and you have to work hard. He has worked hard, and you can see this is the third match they are playing. They're almost there. And the question that you asked me, if Rizwan Chima going to make a century or not, it's not too many runs left. I don't think he's going to make a century, but he's going to be end up around 90s.
Well, add 4 to that, he goes on now to 83, a top edge that goes down to the boundary for 83 of 29, and this man is fantastic. He has really taken on the attack here. He said in the post-match interview yesterday that he was very happy to be given the chance to move up earlier to bat, and he is relishing that opportunity. 140 for 2, just 10 required for victory now. Chima is on 83. Six runs. From the moment it left the bat, that was 6. So 6 more to Chima. It's 146 for 2. And he moves on to 89. So we're just 1 hit away from a US All-Stars victory. Rizwan Chima, 89 of 30 deliveries. What a hit. Well, Chima is on 89. And he's looking to end in a blaze of glory here. 146 for 2. This time, this one takes the outer half of the bat. Or did it? We wait for the umpire's signal. No signal from the umpire. So Rizwan Chima moves on now to 90. 31 deliveries. Singh is on 14. And Singh may well get the opportunity to hit the winning run. That's it. Singh just riding that delivery over the ropes down at the backward square. Victory for the US All-Stars. They've now won all 3 matches, and the 3 matches now puts them firmly on top of the standings, and as they head into the knockout phase, congratulations to them. Rizwan Chima, the man of the match, 90 of 31 deliveries, and what a way to win the game there. Singh just getting inside the line of that one, using the pace of the bowler and hitting it for 4. So that's it from us here. We're going to take a break before match number 3. Stay tuned, and in a couple of minutes time we'll be right here as we continue the coverage of the US Open T20 2018. All right, so we're back here, and just to wrap up Qureshi, Zishan Qureshi, LBW Philip for 9, Paragat Singh, Bowl Philip 20, Rizwan Chima not out 90, and Har Singh not out 20, 153 for 2 extras 14, and they won with 8 overs to spare. The bowling now Philip 4 overs, 2 for 29, Reddy 1 over, none for 20, Vanga 2 overs, none for 30, Raghavan 3 overs, none for 36, and Reddy 2 overs, none for 32, 153 for 2. That's it from us here at the Central Broward Regional Park. Well, welcome to the match presentation ceremony at the US Open, day 2 of this 2018 event. It's the 10th anniversary of the US Open, and Rizwan Chima continues to do it here for the US All-Stars. They have won all 3 games today. They won again. He scored 90-odd after a wonderful century in the last game. It's a double performance by him. This is why we probably have twins coming to join him. And, of course, the big man, Richard Maverick of M12, is here as well to do the presentation ceremony. And Richard will present the trophy, the Man of the Match trophy, to Rizwan Chima. If Rizwan can just step across here for a bit. Rizwan, another wonderful performance. You continue to hit this ball miles.
Yeah, came out good again today. Just we talked about it and we said, let's take every game seriously, and we'll make sure we go to the next round with full confidence. And I think everyone was just right up there, and then came out good.
I'm sure that at some part of your innings, you were thinking about that second century, the way you were going.
I always go for hundreds, but I don't think there was enough runs for me to just score another one. But I think even though it was not 100, I really enjoyed it, and was really top inning, and I'm in confidence.
And what's the story? What's the relationship with you and the scorer? He seemed to be stealing your runs.
I told the guy there, and I said, Ravi, I'm going to score 50 for you first, and then I'm going to score my runs. But they changed at the end. So I think it was just good. We had a good laugh there. And just want to say a happy birthday to my bro Ali Khan. It's his birthday today, so that's just gift from me to him.
Well, congratulations to Ali, congratulations to the team as well, and we wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Well, before we go, we have the coach of the team, the Pakistani test player, Faisal Iqbal. He is here as well, and he is going to join us. Faisal, of course, would have played for Pakistan, and everyone remembers his wonderful scoring for that lovely country. He's the nephew of the legendary Javed Miandad, and he is here. And he must be very, very happy with the performance of his team so far.
Yes, I think the US All-Stars playing really well. All the credit goes to the players. They're really taking it professionally, and they're sticking to the plans, whatever we are deciding with the batsmen, with the bowlers, all-round performances with all the boys, batting, bowling, and fielding. Hats off performance to Rizwan Chima. Samuel Badri yesterday, brilliant bowling, 4 wickets. So overall, we are playing really well.
And you spoke about changing the batting lineup leading into this game. You changed it, and it worked.
Yes, it's a part of strategy that we wanted to give everybody a chance, because in my past experiences as a player, I've seen that at times when the top 3 or top 4 are batting in the lower and middle order, and the lower order don't get a chance in the later stage of a tournament. So what I wanted with my experience to give them chance in the early part of the tournament, so that when the bigger game comes, they all are in a good form to cash on the situation.
Now, here's a situation where you're into the knockout phase now. I'm wondering, do you prefer to play probably tomorrow or Saturday? Because there's a situation where, according to the results of the other games, it will then put you, at least guide you as to where you're playing. I'm very positive that on your standings, you're on top with the points and net run rate as well.
Well, as a cricketer, I've always believed that you cannot take things for granted. You have to fight and play. Every day is a new day. So whatever's done, it's done. It's history. It's gone now. We have to take a new day with a new challenge, and everybody has to pull up their socks and play professionally the way they are playing, because as the stage goes further ahead, the matches will become tighter and tighter. So the boys knows their role really well. I've given roles to all the players, what their responsibility in the team, and everybody's taking a responsibility very well.
Well, Faisal, I want to wish you all the best and your team as you move forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, that's it from the presentation ceremony down here. Remember, stay tuned as we have match number 3 coming up shortly.